Who is this book for and how should you use it? The book is mainly aimed at students entering high school, but anybody still in high school or the equivalent or starting college should be able to get something useful out of it. The first chapters will expand on the basic steps I think you'll need to take to be a successful student. Beyond that, I'll dive more specifically into other related topics that tie back into the steps. There's a method to my madness in the way it's organized, but everything should be pretty modular. So, if you need to focus on a specific area, go for it. Life's going to pull you in different directions. Best be prepared for it. What this book is not? It's not a guarantee you'll earn straight A's in class. If properly applied, you should be able to maximize your academic performance, but hopefully, I can convince you there's so much more to high school than grades. Before you throw the book, consider it might be your iPhone or a very expensive Kindle. It's not simply going to be a shopping list of common sense platitudes. It might start that way, but I also intend to give you insider information on how your teachers think. First bit of wisdom up in those platitude-like statements: strive to do your best and improve, but don't hold yourself to an impossible standard. The book will not have all the answers. Wish that were possible, but school can take so many different forms. While much can be applicable to any educational institution or situation, schools vary in size and resources. Individual student situations have endless variations. Who am I and why should you care what I have to say? I'm a high school chemistry teacher and a multi-genre writer. I've worked in both the public and private sectors, as well as done my share of tutoring and summer school programs. You don't really need to know how many years I've been doing this job, but suffice to say, I have learned a lot thus far, yet still have far to go. I've worked with every level of high schooler, as well as fifth graders. That was a strange time in my life. Why is this book important? I see about a dozen books on this topic, doing well in school, but so far, very few, if any, of them are written by teachers. While it's awesome that there are multiple perspectives on the topic, I think it'll be helpful for you to get a teacher's perspective. School dominates the first major chunk of your life. It's here that you'll develop the habits and attitudes that will shape not only the kind of worker, but also the kind of person you'll be later in life. At the risk of sounding sappy, I'd like to help you become a well-rounded, critical thinker who has the confidence and know-how to make the most of high school. What is school and why do we have to be here? Short answer, because the powers that be said so. Longer answer, ideally, school should be a place for people to grow and learn. It should be a safe environment to discover oneself. In reality, it can be a social jungle where there are constant power struggles and feelings get hurt. 5 steps to school success. Step number 1, gain good perspective. Step number 2, manage your time well. Step number 3, persist and persevere. Step number 4, build a solid class reputation. Step number 5, communicate effectively with everybody, especially your teachers.